Welcome back to West New York Living. All right, listen, there's never a bad time for chocolate, right? I'm sure a few of you would agree with that, but there is a special time a few times throughout the year where chocolate is a must. And of course, this coming Tuesday, Valentine's Day, is one of those days. And Fowler's Chocolates is ready for this sweet holiday, as is Ted Marks, who's with us this morning. Ted, good to have you here again.
Great to be here, Kevin. Good to see you.
Fowler's has been around since 1901, so you guys know a thing or two about chocolate and Valentine's Day.
For sure. We've lived it all. And,
yeah, I was going to say, let's get right into the products here because you guys have some great ideas. Chocolate-covered strawberries, that's got to be a big hit.
It's a big hit. We only do it once a year. You go right down to the Bailey Clinton Market and pick up fresh strawberries each day before we take them out to the stores, and they're available this coming weekend and then on Monday and Tuesday, of course. And they're really a big seller. A couple other Valentine specials too is the the heart-shaped box that's always been a traditional part of Valentine's.
Right here, yeah.
I think you were telling me a story as part of your family's tradition.
Yeah, with my grandmother, rest her soul, would love getting the heart-shaped box of candies.
And then big on the pink, right? So a happy Valentine's Day bars with a heart on it. Lollipop suckers, dozen chocolate roses. You know, if you want some chocolates, they may or may not last as long as real chocolate. They're real roses. Depends on your restraint and the quality of your roses, I guess. But these are delectable the whole time. And no matter what we do, we've got a couple of special items that include sponge candy, just a 3-piece sampler here with a rose and some hearts and sponge candy. And then the one next to you there is a little bit more involved with popcorn and sponge candy, a heart. Sea salt caramels, always sponge candy, and then there's the holiday box of sponge candy, which is a 1-pound box of our best-selling item. People always ask me what's the best seller, and it's always sponge candy. These hearts are wonderful, the strawberries are wonderful, but at the end of the day, people know that their loved ones love sponge candy, and that's always part of the purchase.
Now, which one is the best seller? Is it the dark chocolate? Is it the regular chocolate, or orange chocolate? There's different variations of sponge candy.
Well, you called it regular chocolate, so you must think that it's milk chocolate is our best seller.
Yes.
And you're right, it is. It is. It's our best seller.
I like the dark chocolate, by the way.
So do I, but my favorite chocolate is whatever someone just purchased.
Well, there you go. There's a sneak peek in how they make it and coat the sponge candy, which is unique and only done well right here in Western New York.
That's true. It's a real unique staple. It's the goose that lays the golden egg, and at Fowler's Chocolates and probably the other candy makers in town as well. But it is a Buffalo thing, and we're proud to have it. And just today, someone told me that Fowler's is the best. So who might argue? The
heart-shaped boxes. All right. So let's talk about this. Are there different sizes?
Yeah, the one that's on the table in front of us is a 2-pound box, and we also have 1/2-pound and 1-pound boxes. And I think there's a couple, each store has at least one 5-pound box. So as we discussed earlier, we were getting ready for this, is if ever there was a year to celebrate the love and the Valentine's Day after all we've been through between Bill's losses and blizzards and
earthquakes
and Damar Hamlin and all the things that have really shaken up the Western New York psyche, what a great time to pick up maybe that 2-pound box, or if you get there early enough, there's a 5-pound box at each one of the stores, but I think there's only one at each store. So
I was going to ask if there's a legend on these boxes, and I prefer not to have the legend, to tell you what it is, the mystery.
We make these for you because there is no legend.
Perfect. Well, that's the way it should be, right?
Quick little hint. The round ones are usually creams, and the square ones are chewy, usually.
Yeah, usually caramel. I could have told everybody that my experience with that. Stores, some special hours?
Yeah, we're open for the holidays through 8 o'clock from now until Valentine's Day. Our Hamburg store is open till 9. But
get there early for the best selection, especially that big 5-pound box, right?
Yeah. I think there's going to be a run on them right now. The idea is to get there early. We try to anticipate what people want, but the guy that shows up or the gal that shows up at 4 o'clock on Valentine's Day might not have quite the same selection as the person that came on, say, Saturday.
Yeah, especially that sponge candy. Get it early. Fowler's Chocolates, they offer a great selection, as you saw here on the desk, of delicious gift ideas for that special someone this Valentine's Day. 5 store locations in our area. All of them will be open. Special hours in that Buffalo location. Just check before you go to the Buffalo location on Valentine's Day. Hamburg open till 9 p.m. for you commuters out there, but I suggest you go early. If you're showing up at 8:58, come on now. All right, find out more about all the wonderful chocolate selections that they offer. Head to their website. It's delicious to look at, fowlerschocolates.com.